Hi, everyone, and welcome to Soul Fuel Sanctuary. We are so glad that you are here. My name is Marcella Crank, and this is,
Hi, I'm Yvette Carrion of Pivot Point Life Coaching, and this is Soul Fuel Sanctuary.
yeah, see, you know what? Yvette was waiting for me to say I'm from Crank It Up Coaching. So, the interesting thing about us is that we met on Ecology. And she's from the Philippines, and I'm from the States in the DC area. And we decided to do this Soul Fuel Sanctuary. So
Yeah.
she was waiting for me to say Crank It Up Coaching, which is
Yeah.
my coaching name. But we are teaming up together and are so excited about this venture, talking about self-love. So
Yeah.
today we are talking about unmasking media media's lies about
Oh,
our self-love walk, right? And how to protect
yeah.
and improve your self-esteem. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Unmasking media lies and how to protect and improve your self-esteem. So, you know, the media tells us so many lies. And really, one of the things that I find uh, hopeful is when I look at some media footage, whether it be advertising or on a magazine or anywhere, is that um, not only are they selling a product, but they're also trying to sell an image.
I agree
Yeah,
with that.
yeah. And it's so interesting. So for me, to be totally honest with you, I am one, and this has been for years and years and years, limit my social media contact. Like with TV, I don't really look at TV that much, so I'm not exposed to the advertisements. I'm getting on social media now, but that's limited too. So, but I know so many people, you would think that social media is social, but during today's time, people are so lonely and people are committing suicide. And I
That's
really do
true.
believe, right, that it's all, not all, it has a lot to do with social media, right? Yvette? What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, the thing about social media is that I started also way back, and now I'm active only as needed because there's life beyond social media.
Hmm.
And as I have been doing some talks also and doing mental wellness talks among students, what I have learned are four things about social media as stressors. Number one is that among students, and I think among adults as well, media has become a social stressor. We compare
Hmm.
ourselves. There are the highlight reels, the TikToks. How can I be that? How can I be this? And then how can I be this? Woke up like this selfie.
Right.
And they are
Hmm.
so
Yes.
perfect. And like, oh,
Yeah.
how do I be you? And here in the Philippines, we have this phrase called sana all. And that means
Hmm.
I wish I were like you. And it's
Hmm.
not good because you are yourself. You don't, subconsciously, you don't validate your value
Hmm.
because of comparison. And so the
Hmm.
second thing I realized during all these years of talking with the students is the social currency. What is
Hmm.
my worth in social
Hmm.
media? Is this attributing to the how many likes, how many
Right.
comments, and all these things? And then
Yes.
FOMO. They have this word FOMO,
Yes.
feeling yeah, when you don't feel that you belong,
Yeah.
create
Fear
social
of missing out.
anxiety. Yeah,
Yeah,
fear
they're
of
missing
missing
out.
out. Yeah, it creates social anxiety for them. And you know that
Hmm.
7 out of 10 students have that fear of missing out. And then
Hmm.
of course we don't dispute there's online harassment. For me, it's the
Right.
silent killer among students. So yeah,
Yeah.
and these micro moments become something of a habit, and then it
Mhm.
becomes a dependency. It's like an addiction. You know, every
Yes.
like is a feel
Yes.
good dopamine, right?
Yes. Yes.
And I must
Yes.
admit, I myself feel that when there's a like,
Hmm.
oh, there's a like, right? And it's a feel good dopamine. I mean,
Yes.
let's honestly, but then what do we do about it, Marcella? These are sometimes, most of the time, these are masks. These are things that that we pretend to be, or some people. But let's also not dismiss the people who are sincere in sharing what they want to share,
Yes.
right?
But like you said, there's so many people, and I think you mentioned this. This is the way I wake up, and they've all put on makeup and this, that, and the other. And then you look at it and you're like, wow. Or they're showing, you know, that they travel all around the world and they're doing this and doing that. And we're humans, so we can't help but compare sometimes, like, wow, you see that and you're like, oh, I live such a boring life. Or, oh, look at what they're doing. So
Yeah,
my thing is, first of all, even if it's not an advertisement, is like, really, what are they selling? That my life is perfect? And no, no one's life is perfect. We have
yeah.
good, good and bad, but nobody's life is absolutely perfect. So the first
Mm,
thing I want you to do is stop comparing yourself to what you see on social media. And
yeah, I
social
agree.
media has a tendency to create a desire to be like whatever you see, you know? And it's interesting how they do that. But anyway, let's go to like a second thing that you can do to improve your self-esteem is to accept yourself for who you are,
Yeah,
you know?
true.
Accept yourself for who you are and work on yourself. If you're not happy, then you can work on yourself to improve whatever you're not happy with. But still, in all, accept who you are, right where you are.
Exactly. That's beautifully said, Kurt. You know what, Marcella, that brings me back also to self-awareness. Go back to
Yes,
who you are, and then
yes.
anchor on your good side, because we're not perfect. And embrace,
Hmm.
again, like we talked last time in the past episodes, embrace the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yes,
Yeah, right. And then
yes.
for social, yeah, true. And then for social media, because you know who you are, you have the power to challenge these norms that we define, that
Hmm.
people put on you, and then
Yes,
also to redefine your own standards. Hey, this is me. I'm happy for people who post that their life is beautiful,
yes.
and this is mine, and that's it. It's just a respect for the space, the boundary, but not let it be your own, and you have that comparison trap. I think that is one of the things that, or ways that we can protect ourselves, and
Mm,
uplift also our own self-esteem.
right.
So that is so fast, Marcella. Well, we are wrapping up because we want this to be short and quick.
Yes. Okay.
Anything you
Okay.
want to say for?
I just wanted to say one last thing, and that thing is when you compare yourself to someone else, well, first I want to say this, that my mother used to always say, don't compare yourself because on the other side of the grass, the saying, I don't know if you know it, but it's called the grass is greener on the other side. The grass is
Yeah.
always greener on the other side. And my mom used to say, and I say used to because she's deceased, but she used to always say, you know why it's greener? Because it's more manure over there. So that means that because manure makes stuff greener, but you know what manure is, right? I don't have to say it,
Yeah.
right? So when we don't compare, when we stop comparing, it's magical. Our self-esteem will rise a little higher.
Oh, that is so true. I can agree with that 100%. So, wow, for our audience for listening, you can comment, please subscribe. But we will leave you with this question. How often do you find yourself comparing your life to lives of others, especially in social media, right? And what also are the unrealistic standards that you impose on yourself because of this? Sometimes we become so hard on ourselves. So I leave Marcella and I will leave you with these two questions. Think about it. Please share with your thoughts in the comments below and to subscribe and like. Marcella, parting words?
All right. No, I think you said it all. Hey, please, if you found this video useful, please subscribe. We want to hear your comments, so comment and like us. All right? All right. We'll see you later. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for
Okay.
now.
Bye. Soul Fuel Sanctuary. Like and subscribe. Bye.